In the realm of Stoic philosophy, there exists a profound understanding of human nature and the dynamics of interpersonal relationships. To navigate this intricate web of interactions with wisdom and grace, one must cultivate a discerning eye and a resolute spirit. Thus, we embark on a journey to explore the types of individuals that a true adherent to Stoicism must learn to discern and, when necessary, distance oneself from. For in the pursuit of inner tranquility and moral integrity, there are certain characters whose influence we must vigilantly guard against. And hey, before we begin, if you're keen on cultivating your wisdom, join our community to evolve together by pressing the subscribe button below and activating the notification bell. Now, let's delve into the video. First type, the chronic complainer. In the annals of Stoic philosophy, there exists a poignant recognition of the power of perception over reality. Epictetus, the venerable Stoic sage, famously remarked, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters." This profound insight encapsulates the essence of Stoic thought regarding the human experience. The chronic complainer, ensnared in the quagmire of negativity, epitomizes a fundamental misunderstanding of this principle. In the Stoic worldview, adversity is not an aberration but an inevitability, a crucible through which the metal of our character is tested and refined. Yet, the chronic complainer, blinded by their myopic focus on life's perceived injustices and tribulations, fails to grasp this fundamental truth. Instead of confronting life's challenges with equanimity and resilience, they succumb to the corrosive influence of pessimism and discontent. The chronic complainer's incessant grumblings serve as a cacophonous discord in the symphony of Stoic serenity. Their propensity to dwell on the negative aspects of existence poisons the well of positivity and drains the vitality of those within their orbit. Like a ravenous parasite, they feed off the energy and enthusiasm of others, leaving behind a trail of despondency and malaise. Stoicism enjoins us to embrace the principle of amor fati, the love of fate, and to accept with equanimity the vicissitudes of life. Rather than bemoaning our circumstances, we are called upon to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and resilience. As Epictetus reminds us, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. To confront the chronic complainer is to confront the fragility of human nature and the impermanence of external circumstances. It is a reminder that true happiness resides not in the absence of adversity, but in the mastery of our own minds. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to discern the subtle nuances of our inner dialogue and to cultivate a mindset of gratitude and acceptance. In bidding farewell to the chronic complainer, we embrace the Stoic virtues of courage, wisdom, and temperance. We reaffirm our commitment to leading lives of purpose and integrity, unswayed by the tempests of fortune or the lamentations of the disenchanted. For in the crucible of adversity, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. Let us now embark on an exploration of the second type, the drama queen king. In the hallowed halls of Stoic philosophy, there echoes a resounding call to embrace life's trials with dignity and composure. Epictetus, the stalwart exponent of Stoic wisdom, admonishes us to be content to be thought foolish and stupid if we seek true improvement. This exhortation encapsulates the Stoic attitude towards the vicissitudes of fortune and the transient nature of worldly acclaim. Yet, the drama queen or king, ensnared in the tangled web of their own melodrama, remains oblivious to this timeless wisdom. The drama queen or king, with their penchant for theatrics and exaggerated emotions, shatter the tranquility of Stoic equanimity like a tempest unleashed upon a placid sea. Their every utterance is fraught with hyperbole, their every action a grandiose spectacle designed to garner attention and sympathy. Like actors upon a stage, they revel in the spotlight of adulation and adoration, heedless of the toll their theatrics exact upon those around them. Stoicism teaches us to confront life's challenges with fortitude and resilience, to endure the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune with grace and dignity. The drama queen or king, however, eschew this stoic ethos in favor of a more flamboyant approach to adversity. Rather than confronting life's trials with quiet resolve, they succumb to the seductive allure of melodrama, transforming every setback into a theatrical performance replete with histrionics and hyperbole. To confront the drama queen or king is to confront the transient nature of worldly acclaim and the illusory nature of external validation. It is a reminder that true virtue resides not in the applause of the crowd, but in the quiet dignity of inner composure. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to discern the subtle nuances of our emotional landscape and to cultivate a mindset of tranquility and equanimity. In bidding adieu to the drama queen or king, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of courage, temperance, and wisdom. We embrace the quiet dignity of the Stoic sage, unswayed by the tumultuous currents of worldly acclaim or the siren song of melodrama. For in the crucible of adversity, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, awaiting the clarion call of Stoic philosophy to awaken them from their slumber. Let us now delve into the intricacies of the third type, the energy vampire. In the profound depths of Stoic philosophy, there resides a steadfast commitment to virtue and self-mastery. Seneca, the venerable Stoic sage, extols the importance of associating with those who are likely to improve us. This sage advice encapsulates the Stoic perspective on the value of virtuous companionship and the transformative power of positive influences. Yet the energy vampire, with their insatiable appetite for attention and validation, stands as a stark antithesis to this lofty ideal. The energy vampire, like a parasitic leech, feeds off the vitality and enthusiasm of those around them, leaving behind a trail of emotional exhaustion and spiritual depletion. Their insatiable need for validation and attention knows no bounds, and they will stop at nothing to sate their voracious appetite for adulation. Like emotional predators, they prowl the corridors of human interaction, seeking out unsuspecting prey upon which to feast. Stoicism teaches us the value of surrounding ourselves with virtuous companions who uplift and inspire us on our journey towards self-improvement. The energy vampire, however, undermines this noble endeavor with their relentless demands for attention and validation. Rather than fostering an environment of growth and mutual support, they create a toxic atmosphere of dependency and emotional manipulation. To confront the energy vampire is to confront the corrosive influence of negative energy and emotional parasitism. It is a reminder that true virtue resides not in the accolades of others, but in the quiet dignity of self-mastery and moral integrity. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to discern the subtle nuances of human interaction and to cultivate relationships that nurture our growth and development. In bidding farewell to the energy vampire, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of courage, temperance, and wisdom. We embrace the transformative power of positive influences and strive to surround ourselves with those who uplift and inspire us on our journey towards self-actualization. For in the crucible of virtuous companionship, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. Let us now illuminate the intricacies of the fourth type, the Fairweather Friend. In the profound depths of Stoic philosophy, there resides a steadfast commitment to integrity and moral rectitude. Aristotle, the venerable philosopher, illuminates the nature of true friendship when he states, Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. This sage insight encapsulates the Stoic perspective on the value of genuine companionship and the importance of steadfast loyalty. Yet, the Fairweather Friend, quick to vanish at the first sign of adversity, stands as a stark contradiction to this noble ideal. The Fairweather Friend, like a ship adrift in stormy seas, abandons their companions at the slightest hint of trouble, leaving behind a wake of broken promises and shattered trust. Their loyalty is as fickle as the wind, blowing whichever way fortune dictates, and their commitment as transient as the morning dew. Like a fair-weather sailor, they seek smooth sailing and calm waters, shunning the tempests of adversity and hardship. Stoicism teaches us the value of steadfast companionship and the importance of standing by our friends in times of need. The Fairweather Friend, however, undermines this noble endeavor with their shallow loyalty and capricious nature. Rather than providing a steadfast anchor in life's turbulent seas, they prove to be as unreliable as the shifting sands of time. To confront the Fairweather Friend is to confront the transient nature of worldly attachments and the illusory nature of superficial loyalty. It is a reminder that true friendship resides not in the fair weather days of ease and prosperity, but in the stormy nights of adversity and hardship. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to discern the subtle nuances of human character and to cultivate relationships that are built on a foundation of trust, loyalty, and mutual support. In bidding adieu to the Fairweather Friend, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of courage, integrity, and wisdom. We embrace the transformative power of genuine companionship and strive to surround ourselves with those who stand by us in times of need. For in the crucible of true friendship, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. Let us now illuminate the nuances of the fifth type, the manipulative Machiavel. In the profound depths of Stoic philosophy, there resides a steadfast commitment to integrity and moral rectitude. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic emperor, extols the virtues of integrity when he states, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This sage insight encapsulates the Stoic perspective on the importance of acting with moral integrity and resisting the seductive allure of manipulation. Yet the manipulative Machiavel, with their Machiavellian machinations and cunning schemes, stands as a stark contradiction to this noble ideal. The manipulative Machiavel, like a serpent in the garden, employs deceit and manipulation to further their own selfish ends, leaving behind a trail of broken trust and shattered relationships. Their every action is a calculated gambit designed to manipulate others for personal gain, heedless of the harm they inflict upon those they deceive. Like a puppeteer pulling strings, they orchestrate elaborate schemes to manipulate and control those around them, viewing them as mere pawns in their game of power and dominance. Stoicism teaches us the value of acting with moral integrity and the importance of treating others with dignity and respect. The manipulative Machiavel, however, undermines this noble endeavor with their deceitful tactics and self-serving motives. Rather than embodying the Stoic virtues of honesty and integrity, they embrace the Machiavellian philosophy of the end justifies the means, sacrificing ethical principles for personal gain. To confront the manipulative Machiavel is to confront the insidious nature of manipulation and the corrosive influence of deceit. It is a reminder that true virtue resides not in the pursuit of power and dominance, but in the quiet dignity of moral integrity and ethical behavior. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to discern the subtle nuances of human character and to cultivate relationships that are built on a foundation of trust, honesty, and mutual respect. In bidding adieu to the manipulative Machiavel, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of integrity, honesty, and wisdom. We reject the seductive allure of manipulation and embrace instead the moral rectitude of the Stoic sage. For in the crucible of ethical behavior, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. Let us now delve into the intricate nature of the sixth type, the Perpetual Victim. In the profound depths of Stoic philosophy, there resides a steadfast commitment to resilience and inner strength. Epictetus, the revered Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of taking ownership of our lives when he states, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen." This sage insight encapsulates the Stoic perspective on the power of resilience and the importance of confronting adversity with courage and fortitude. Yet, the perpetual victim, shackled by their self-imposed chains of victimhood, stands as a stark contradiction to this noble ideal. The perpetual victim, like a prisoner of their own mind, relinquishes agency and resigns themselves to a life of passivity and resentment. Their every action is colored by a sense of victimhood, their every setback perceived as confirmation of their innate helplessness and powerlessness. Like a ship adrift in stormy seas, they are buffeted by the winds of fate, unable to chart their own course or navigate life's challenges with resilience and determination. Stoicism teaches us the value of taking ownership of our lives and confronting adversity with courage and resilience. The perpetual victim, however, undermines this noble endeavor with their defeatist attitude and victim mentality. Rather than embracing the Stoic virtues of courage and fortitude, they resign themselves to a life of passivity and resignation, blaming others for their misfortunes and refusing to take responsibility for their own actions. To confront the perpetual victim is to confront the insidious nature of victimhood and the corrosive influence of self-pity. It is a reminder that true resilience resides not in blaming others for our misfortunes, but in taking ownership of our lives and confronting adversity with courage and determination. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to cultivate a mindset of resilience and self-reliance, embracing life's challenges as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. In bidding adieu to the perpetual victim, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of resilience, courage, and fortitude. We reject the seductive allure of victimhood and embrace instead the empowering philosophy of Stoicism. For in the crucible of adversity, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. Let us now explore the intricacies of the seventh type, the toxic gossip monger. In the profound depths of Stoic philosophy, there resides a steadfast commitment to virtue and ethical behavior. Epictetus, the revered Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of guarding our tongues when he states, "Small-minded people blame others. Average people blame themselves. The wise see all blame as foolishness." This sage insight encapsulates the Stoic perspective on the power of words and the importance of speaking with kindness and truthfulness. Yet, the toxic gossip monger, with their poison-laced words and malicious rumors, stands as a stark contradiction to this noble ideal. The toxic gossip monger, like a serpent in the garden, spreads discord and mistrust wherever they tread, leaving behind a trail of broken friendships and shattered reputations. Their every utterance is tinged with malice, their every rumor designed to sow seeds of doubt and division among friends and colleagues. Like a spider spinning a web of deceit, they ensnare unsuspecting victims in a tangled web of lies and half-truths, reveling in the chaos and confusion they create. Stoicism teaches us the value of speaking with kindness and truthfulness, and the importance of guarding our tongues against malicious gossip and slander. The toxic gossip monger, however, undermines this noble endeavor with their penchant for spreading rumors and stirring up trouble. Rather than embodying the Stoic virtues of honesty and integrity, they embrace the toxic philosophy of gossip and deceit, sacrificing ethical principles for personal gain or amusement. To confront the toxic gossip monger is to confront the insidious nature of gossip and the corrosive influence of slander. It is a reminder that true virtue resides not in spreading rumors and stirring up trouble, but in speaking with kindness and truthfulness and treating others with dignity and respect. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to discern the subtle nuances of human interaction and to cultivate relationships that are built on a foundation of trust, honesty, and mutual respect. In bidding adieu to the toxic gossip monger, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of honesty, integrity, and kindness. We reject the seductive allure of gossip and deceit and embrace instead the empowering philosophy of Stoicism. For in the crucible of ethical behavior, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. Let us now embark on an exploration of the eighth type, the entitled narcissist. In the profound depths of Stoic philosophy, there resides a steadfast commitment to humility and empathy. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic emperor, emphasizes the importance of humility when he states, "How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself." This sage insight encapsulates the Stoic perspective on the folly of ego and the importance of cultivating a mindset of humility and empathy. Yet, the entitled narcissist, consumed by their insatiable ego and boundless self-importance, stands as a stark contradiction to this noble ideal. The entitled narcissist, like a peacock flaunting its feathers, exudes an aura of superiority and entitlement, viewing themselves as the center of the universe around which all else revolves. Their every action is colored by a sense of self-importance, their every interaction a reflection of their inflated ego and insatiable need for validation and adulation. Like a mirror reflecting only their own image, they are blind to the needs and perspectives of others, viewing them merely as tools to be used for their own benefit. Stoicism teaches us the value of humility and empathy, and the importance of recognizing our interconnectedness with all living beings. The entitled narcissist, however, undermines this noble endeavor with their self-centered worldview and lack of empathy for others. Rather than embodying the Stoic virtues of humility and empathy, they embrace the toxic philosophy of narcissism, sacrificing ethical principles for personal gain or self-aggrandizement. To confront the entitled narcissist is to confront the insidious nature of ego and the corrosive influence of self-importance. It is a reminder that true virtue resides not in seeking validation and adulation from others, but in recognizing our interconnectedness with all living beings and treating them with dignity and respect. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to cultivate a mindset of humility and empathy, embracing the perspectives and needs of others as our own. In bidding adieu to the entitled narcissist, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of humility, empathy, and compassion. We reject the seductive allure of ego and self-importance and embrace instead the empowering philosophy of Stoicism. For in the crucible of humility and empathy, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. Let us now illuminate the intricacies of the ninth type, the chronically ungrateful. In the profound depths of Stoic philosophy, there resides a steadfast commitment to gratitude and contentment. Epictetus, the revered Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of gratitude when he states, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This sage insight encapsulates the Stoic perspective on the power of gratitude and the importance of finding contentment in life's simple pleasures. Yet, the chronically ungrateful, blind to the abundant blessings that surround them, wallow in a perpetual state of dissatisfaction and ingratitude. The chronically ungrateful, like a miser hoarding their wealth, fail to appreciate the abundance of blessings that grace their lives each day. Their every action is colored by a sense of entitlement, their every interaction a reflection of their unfulfilled desires and unmet expectations. Like a beggar in the midst of a banquet, they fail to recognize the richness of life's offerings, focusing instead on what they perceive to be lacking. Stoicism teaches us the value of gratitude and contentment, and the importance of finding joy in life's simple pleasures. The chronically ungrateful, however, undermine this noble endeavor with their sense of entitlement and perpetual dissatisfaction. Rather than embodying the Stoic virtues of gratitude and contentment, they embrace the toxic philosophy of discontent, sacrificing their peace of mind for the pursuit of ephemeral desires and material possessions. To confront the chronically ungrateful is to confront the insidious nature of discontent and the corrosive influence of entitlement. It is a reminder that true happiness resides not in the accumulation of wealth or the fulfillment of desires, but in the cultivation of a mindset of gratitude and contentment. As Stoic practitioners, we must learn to cultivate a mindset of gratitude and contentment, embracing life's blessings with open hearts and minds. In bidding adieu to the chronically ungrateful, we reaffirm our commitment to Stoic virtues of gratitude, contentment, and inner peace. We reject the seductive allure of entitlement and perpetual dissatisfaction and embrace instead the empowering philosophy of Stoicism. For in the crucible of gratitude and contentment, we discover the latent reservoirs of strength and resilience that lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened by the clarion call of Stoic philosophy. In conclusion, let us heed the timeless wisdom of the Stoic sages and learn to say no to those whose influence threatens to undermine our inner peace and moral integrity. By cultivating emotional resilience, practicing moral discernment, and surrounding ourselves with virtuous companions, we can navigate the turbulent waters of life with grace and fortitude. Let us walk the path of the Stoic sage, steadfast in our commitment to virtue and inner tranquility. Friends, join us on our journey of self-discovery and growth through Stoicism. Let us know in the comments how Stoicism has been helping in your life. Subscribe now to learn how to find serenity and inner strength amidst life's challenges.